Hi everyone, I'm Elizabeth,
I'm Zack.
and today we're going to tell you about this amazing cleanse we did, the Bio Cleanse Herbal Detox Kit,
We each have our own box.
labeled. So the cleanse is 10 days, 3 days to prep, 5 days of liquid only, and 2 days of eating fruit. So the whole time you're having shakes made of apple juice and bentonite clay and psyllium husk. So you make the shakes out of this toxin remover with fresh apple juice, and you're taking digest herbs to help stimulate the movement, and then you end with some probiotics to rebuild your system. So should we talk about why we did this?
Sure. We were living in New York in a moldy building, and with all the stresses of the city, and we felt we just really needed to take some time off and flush everything out of our body, all the stress and all the toxins, and like I said,
Reset.
the mold and reset. So that's why we got the cleanse.
Yeah, and for me, I have had a history of too many antibiotics as a child. When I was a kid, I had ear infections and they gave me like crazy amounts of antibiotics, so my gut never had a chance to build a healthy microbiome. And I'd done candida cleansing and other types of cleansing, but this time I knew I wanted to go really deep and get deep into my gut. So this cleanse has the power of clearing out mucoid plaque. Do you want to tell us what mucoid plaque is?
Yeah, it's well, and I was also having trouble with allergies and lots of problems with being congested, and of course I heard that allergies and hay fever have a lot to do with your gut. So I thought, hey, it might be a really great idea to clean my gut out and see what's in there. And we during the 5-day fast, I thought maybe I'd seen mucoid plaque in pictures. I wasn't sure if it really existed. I was thinking maybe, we eat pretty healthy, and we've both been vegetarians at certain times, and I thought we were really healthy. But the stuff that came out of both of us was pretty profound and sometimes pretty horrific. We each had, I think, several pounds of mucoid plaque come out of us during the cleanse. Some of them were several feet long. They were latexy and ropey and striated, and you can see where some of this plaque had just set into the intestines
And
for a
layered.
long period of time.
Layered.
Rubbery nodules where they had impacted themselves, I think, in the small intestine. It was pretty tremendous.
Yeah, and I also was unsure of this because if you Google it, you'll see like a lot of contradicting opinions. And I'd seen these pictures and I was like, wow, does this exist? Could this ever happen to me? And oh my God, it happened. And like Zach said, it was profound.
It's not the clay forming the plaque, because the clay also came out and it has a kind of a loamy texture to it. This was gunk that had been compacted in us for, I'm convinced, years, that I don't know how else we would have gotten it out without this cleanse.
Yeah, for me, I think it had started building when I was 2 years old and was taking too many antibiotics. So really happy that we've gotten rid of it.
How do we feel?
And I feel amazing. Like I can feel the space between my hips. It's just like more open, and I can breathe more deeply. Also, prior to doing this, I had started to get this like nervy feeling in my hips and my upper legs. And I thought that it was because I had an epidural for knee surgery many years ago. And anyway, since the cleanse, it's gone away, which is crazy because I think now, given how much came out, that it's possible that all this stuff was like starting to push on my spine and my nerves.
You probably had about 8 pounds of plaque come out of you.
I had a lot more than Zack. It's really gross.
And I feel lighter and clearer and more focused, and my allergies are subsiding, even though it's hay fever season. They're still starting to go away. I can speak, I can pronunciate. Well, okay, I'm still having trouble with that, but I feel better.
Yeah, and we're both at like a big time in our lives where we're letting go of old things, old patterns, a job that I hated, an apartment that wasn't healthy, and we're setting the foundation to create the life that we want to live and fulfill our potential. And I feel that this is gonna create a really solid foundation and give us the clarity and the energy and the vibrancy that we both need to make our dreams come true.
So health starts with the gut. This is a great place to start, and it's highly recommended.
Highly recommended. Oh, if you want, we're gonna show you some pictures of what came out of us. So if you've made it this far, then we figure you can handle it and you might be interested in actually seeing what it looks like. But be warned, if you don't, stop now.
So here are the pictures.
Yep.
All right, thanks.
Ciao.
Here's a horrendous one that came out of me. You can see the nodules where it was compacted in the intestine.
That one's mine. It looks like an alien.
Sure does. This one, I can't believe it came out of you.
I know, it's so crazy. That one looks like rubber.
And it really felt like rubber too. And here's your classic rope.